Whole different kettle full of fish here. Tip-off presented by Planet Fitness.
Not realized he was running out of real estate, threw that one in on the way out. Oh my goodness.
In the NBA. Tyler Hero off the window. This guy just down to three. Diabate has to fire with the left hand. LaMelo.
That's how they win the possession game.
Milwaukee on Milwaukee. Hornets last played on Wednesday, a convincing win against the Celtics. Go on the road and take on 4 West Coast teams. We're going to come back to expect this center. Three-time All-Star. Bam's first shot that they played, they didn't lose a quarter.
A believer by now, you haven't been paying attention.
Davion Mitchell here with the Heat after spending time in Sacramento and Toronto.
That ball and keep this possession alive.
Bridges. Brandon hadn't attempted a shot so far today. There's one. See him make that shot. Remember, he was a little bit gimpy with his hand during the win against Boston. LaMelo. Why not? Adebayo. Back of the iron.
Just relentless every single play.
Larson. Yesterday, but not able to go right now. Dealing with a knee. To the ball.
In the left corner.
Hero had it stripped away. It'll stay with Mike. Purple and teal.
Yeah, no doubt. I talked to my good buddy.
Back at the old Coliseum.
Yeah.
That's an attempted alley-oop that went too struggle to the bench. They're going to bring in Kel'el Ware, who is having a great run of games. Larson off the window. If not the leader in this year's race for 6th Man of the Year, he comes in, and Kel'el.
He's got to get your attention right away.
LaMelo. Little short look at. Ball stays with the Hornets.
Faces with that type of hustle. And then LaMelo had to get that one to cash it in.
Tyler, 19 for him. LaMelo softly on the rim and in. This is Ware. Rebound, turn to run. They've got a 3-on-2. And Larson, another team that went from one extreme to the other, playing so slow to playing so fast. Tough defense being played right now by the rookie. But man, it's Grant. Interior packet of the game to play along Kel'el Ware. Junkyard dog right now. And Kobe White lost the dribble. Carolina High School Mr. Basketball, Idris Bam Adebayo.
Yeah, well, it had to give him some daps and lead some luck.
A little bit of Brandon Miller, Kalkbrenner, Sion James, and Grant Williams, the 5 on the floor for the Hornets.
Brandon walks down the lane for a nice, easy run.
Look at Kel'el Ware. No hesitation at all.
For the Heat right here with Bam and Kel'el Ware on the floor at the same time.
All last June, after one season at Illinois. Hawkins, Fowler, Sion bounces it over to Kobe. They come out. Shot clock's down to 2. Oh, it's right. Wasn't Adebayo out of bounds when he touched that? Shoots 2 free throws. Yeah.
He's figured it out.
Little bit of time for Miami. Adebayo. Miami's first touch here in the second quarter. It's going to be Hawkins. Kobe. That'll be goaltend. Adebayo. Hoping for a whistle that never. Mouse. Bridges. Right up. Hawkins. Wild shot off the back of the iron. 3. Nothing there. Yakichonis' first shot. Brandon Miller. Scored in 2 minutes and 36 seconds. Adebayo. Sion. The rookie.
Left side.
It's a 9-0 run to begin our second quarter. And Brandon. 3. Adebayo. Get out. Hornets turn it over in the backcourt. Left-handed swoop.
It's a little loose with the ball in that possession.
Josh Green. Shot clock's at 3. Diabate. Hero.
Without the ball. Very good at back-to-backs As is the Hornets.
Miami does not have numbers.
To win on the road in a back-to-back set.
Look at that.
He was coming off of screens. Player
Plays basketball left-handed and does it out at Hornets.com. Where? That's impressive. That name. 1 year at Oregon and 1 year at Indiana. Davion Mitchell. What was that all about? Got away with one.
That's right.
So we play on. Gardner's at the free throw line. Misses the front. Myron Gardner at the free throw line. Green. LaMelo.
Up and then bottom is triple.
Dell, in years past, I remember teams that go on fatigue. They give it to him every month, can we?
Look at this floater right here. This guy.
Look at the strength. This guy embodies what Bolster wants to do. Plays so quick. Brandon Williams takes his time and hits the hero. Hawkes. Good God for Miami. Pella Larson is. He threw it back to the official. Said, "Give it to me again. Throw it properly."
You're allowed to do that.
Here's a team, and the official threw the ball when he wasn't ready for it. Hero sets up Hawkes.
They got numbers. They had options of who to catch that. The pace of the game where it's at.
Oh, Bridget.
He's doing chin-ups.
Adebayo. It's Kobe White.
You're not going to have success in this game. That's spacing. Got to make sure you have proper spacing with those two bigs.
Hawkes finds the cutting Larson. White. Lock. Oh, what a play by Bam Adebayo. Oh, my goodness. Oh.
He's challenged his team. They do not want to be in the play-in.
And we've got a foul. 54, Brandon Miller. Players, Nikola Jokic and Victor Wembanyama.
Oh, my. Wow.
Leaves it for Adebayo. Brandon, straight on look. 11 games.
I love that. We hold Khan to such a high bar. He's
no, get in there!
Yeah.
Here to tell you, Brandon Miller has more 5 that has been so dominant together. Brandon leaves it short. Has been Norman Powell, who's having a wonderful year for the Heat. Davion. This would give Miami the lead. Played on Wednesday. Heat had to play just yesterday. Brandon. Left-handed, off the window. Miles can't win the season series. Hero. That is a professional. Played in 19 games, Tyler Hero. LaMelo. Wonderful. Larson catch and shoot. Hero with numbers. Who's open? Oh, Khan. Big grin on his face. Great times with each other. Adebayo. Ball. Wow. Use it. Hero. He's a couple of years ago, he led the NBA in free throw shooting.
Get an easy one every now and again.
Here's a Hero looking for all 3. Bridges ahead of the back.
Bridges, no one back there to protect the court.
Bridges. Maybe a factor. It's tied at 71. Tom is Tyrese Maxey. 220. Then you got Terry Rozier. LaMelo takes it back. Adebayo.
So good.
Straight on look. Adebayo back out to Mitchell.
What Davion display.
Knipple finds Diabate.
Like that to make the right decision.
Myron Gardner. Miles a made-up mind.
Back-to-back buckets.
Pella Larson. That's why he played it. It's such a weapon. Tyler Hero got loose.
Wow.
Finds Lebeau. What? Knipple has fighter pilot vision.
Yeah, he does.
Jaime Diabate. Another rebound for Devin for Diabate.
Come on. They fit him in here with a shoehorn tonight. They're getting a treat. Look at this.
Oh, Knipple. Hawkes.
Oh.
What do you even think? Williams, ball fake. Finds Diabate. Wouldn't have hit that. Hero. The Milwaukee. Kobe White into the game. Finds Grant Williams. Often, but when he does, he knows what he's doing. 82%. Splash.
Rowe fought over the top. Made Hero give it up.
Davion mentioned last night and travel all the way up here.
Let that go.
Kobe White.
Yeah. Chasing to knock that one in.
Hawkes, some crazy dribbling. And Hill 16 for 16, while already Miami's missed 3 free throws.
Can the Hornets speed it up? Probably.
Kobe White. And
a display of ball handling right there to get it up on the glass, and a good piece of officiating playing chess.
Yep. Shot blocks at 4. That's his first. Get out.
Short.
It'll count if it goes. Brenner, Miles Bridges, and Kobe White. Brenner rejected by White. Stolen. Bridges. Yes.
Hammer.
Jonas. Good luck. Oh my. Missed one just a moment ago. That goes off of Jonas. White.
In.
The free throw line. By where? Out of bounds. Hawkins going to work. Shot clock's down to 5. Little floater. 4. Straight on look. No. 5 on the floor for the Hornets. Gets it right back from Miami with LaMelo Ball.
Wow.
Get out.
To his left and shoot it back against his body.
Bam has not settled for a lot of jumpers today. Deflected again. Ware got it. Brenner. Smith. Watkins. And the Hornets turn it over. Knipple, another kid from Milwaukee. He wants to put on a show. Knipple. Touched by Ware. No! Cleanly knocked away by Adebayo. Tough chance. Oh, no. That would have been a kill shot. Haven't scored in 3 minutes, but that's over. Hero, that's a good look. Hero is steal. Hawkes, there to clean. They play hard. Here come your Hornet. Hero. Shot here going a long way. And great dish. Finds the shooter. Got it. Stud. Brandon. 1, 2 on the shot clock. Grant. Get in there. Let him shoot. No, he almost hit it.
It was so bad you couldn't get a rebound.
No.
Oh.
Knipple. Are you kidding me?
Oh.
Deflected. Adebayo. Hornets can't just play it out. They need a steal or a foul. Bring Williams. Sion. Khan. That was a big play.
Big play, and he knew that was the only way he was going to get that shot. Tip it with his left.
Miami Heat. They have now won the season series.